Hoxhud initialized.
Here we are. Get in there and get me the required amount. We go in quiet and go out with a boom.
Hey guys, Hastydeathshot here, and today we're gonna solo stealth Diamond Store on DeathWish difficulty without any civilian casualties. So first thing you're gonna want to do is find, well, just kind of like familiarize yourself with the guards. There's 4 guards on this map. Generally, always 4 guards on this map, no matter what difficulty. There's this person's face. But the thing you're going to want to find is this little box on the wall right here. I'll just walk right up to it here. This little box right there. It could be in a number of places on the store. It could be in 2 spots upstairs, 2 spots in the lobby, or it could be in the security room, which is actually just in this alley. But you'll always have 2 civilians that walk by each other periodically. And sometimes this security door will not appear in the back. That's just really a bad generation. You don't really want to do that generation unless you go the ECM way and place ECMs, get everybody down, and get to destroy all the cameras before your ECM's up.
Yeah, I'm watching the clock.
So now what killing this guard does, disables all of the cameras in the store, so when you break them, a guard won't be paged to go check out what's wrong. Now we can check the cameras. And we're just going to look around, just get familiar with the guards' walk patterns. But what the little box does is there's a manager. The only other NPC walking around inside the store is a female manager, and she always has a key card, which is required to disable the glass casing's alarm, so you can break them whenever you want. So there's a total of 4 people walking around in the store, 3 guards and that lady. But see, now that camera, no reaction because we're here, because we took out the security guard. Now we're just gonna want to wait for a guard. Oh, there it is. Pow. It's a late delay, but what we're gonna do is we can keep looking down this alley in case another guard comes up the stairs and around the corner and sees the body. Then we can have a faster reaction time instead of being surprised. I'm just gonna bag him. And then we're gonna civilian. And we're gonna try and, what our plan was we were gonna try and get all the body bags all the way back to the security room. But that turned out to be whatever, because we're gonna kill the second guard here right away. He's gonna come up the stairs. What I'm actually waiting here for is that was a civilian walking into the alley. What I'm waiting for was a civilian walking out of the alley, because they generally walk in pairs, and there she is right there.
I heard that noise too. I got the ship.
Because there'll always be in there she's trying to detect us or getting suspicious of us. But now that we have 2 guards in the store down, 3 guards total, there's only 1 more guard and the manager lady. And that is what we pretty much run. This bag is jiggling. I don't know what happened here, but it's jiggling.
They're all over.
There's the guard right there, so we're just going to wait for him to come upstairs. Just going to check around. Nothing interesting. It's still jiggling. The guard's coming upstairs. This is good.
Keep it low.
So he actually detects us here because I was too far ahead of him. So a normal melee hit without any special melee weapon, whenever they're detected, generally takes 2 hits in the front. 1 hit anywhere else. When you're not detected, it's 1 hit. But if they detect you, it's 2 hits. So now we're just waiting for the manager lady. And I don't know how his blood splattered way up there, but it did. She's actually the lady walking in the store right now. So she's gonna come upstairs. I'm gonna get her on top of the stairs. See, this is where we initiate. Place an ECM. Get her. I don't know why we placed an ECM. We're gonna get everybody down.
I don't have to remind you, every hostage is an asset.
This could be the tricky part, because you see she almost started to run. These people had no idea for whatever reason. Okay, now that everybody's pacified, we zip tie the people in the front, which we don't be able to do it. We're not able to do it in time, but I wanted to, so now that we've used all our zip ties, I wanted to get people away from the windows so nobody would detect, but then that happened. And that's not the best thing, because that means a whole lot of extra work for us. A whole lot of extra running around to make sure that that civilian... See, now we've got a key card. Put it in there. And now the alarms are disabled, so you can smash any glass you want. And we're just gonna intimidate them. Might as well place ECM on this ATM. This is 1 out of 2 ATMs on the map, as far as I believe. There's one here and then one far in the corner. On DeathWish difficulty, in the diamond store, there's typically one safe, one Titan safe, sometimes two. DeathWish difficulty, diamond store, there's one safe. There's, as far as I remember, there's 3 possible chances of it spawning. One in one of the 2 offices upstairs, or in the security room, are the only places I've actually seen the safe.
Stay down, everyone. Nobody move. Don't move.
In the car dealership over there, Falcongini, they actually have a safe in there as well. But I don't really want to bother alerting another civilian,
Don't move.
because it's more work and further to run
Stay down.
if he happens to start getting up.
Nobody move.
Somebody's getting up. I immediately dropped the bag. You may have seen it in a slight panic. Immediately dropped the bag and run to intimidate them again. The drill is broken, so I'm just making sure everybody's down and intimidated before I go to fix the drill. See, what I do here is I actually break out one of the windows to make it a quicker passage. Since everybody in the store is intimidated, there's nobody's gonna do anything to it's not gonna alert anybody. So I break the window, because instead of going up the stairs and around the hall into the office, I can just run up the stairs and into the room. Just like that. Cancel fixing the drill. Prioritize. The drill is entirely not important. Half the time, like more than half the time, there won't even be that much worth it. Like I believe in this playthrough, all there is a small bundle of cash that is the same worth of instant cash as every other piece of jewelry in the store.
Nobody move. On the ground.
$19,500. Okay, now it's time we start moving the bags. See, what I do is I just like to run them out one at a time from a safe location, because then no civilian will spot them. But later in the playthrough, you will see I just throw them all outside behind this little planter pot thing.
Don't move.
But that was actually a pretty interesting mistake, because almost immediately a civilian I have not intimidated spots them and adds more work for me to maintain.
Stay still. Stay where you are. Stay down. Nobody move. Stay down. Stay still. Stay down.
Get down on the ground.
See, probably regardless, that civilian would have spotted the other people lying
Nobody move.
intimidated outside anyway, so it wasn't that much of a big deal. Like, it was
Stay
unavoidable.
down, everyone. Everybody stay down.
If you'll notice, sometimes I won't always sprint to the van and back. That is because I am trying to save my sprint in case somebody decides to get smart and try to call the police, so I can just run to them instead of having to wait for stamina to regenerate. If you look in the bottom right, where my health is, you'll see an inner circle that slowly starts to disappear. That is your stamina. I always try to maintain like roughly half stamina to make sure I can run back.
Don't move. Stay still. Don't move. Don't move. Stay down, everyone. Stay down. Everybody stay down. Get down.
Down on the ground.
This is when things start to get a little crazy and I just really want out of here.
Stay still. On the ground.
Because then the guy in the car dealership
Down.
notices, and
Down.
note that there is a cash register, and sometimes, depending on the generation, sometimes a safe in the car dealership. You can get those if you so desire, but I personally think it's not worth it. So, see, that guy's standing up to kill the police, but I just run. And that's how you stealth Diamond Store on DeathWish difficulty without any civilian casualties. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.